Our interview was with an English and communications teacher at Bettendorf High School. She currently teaches AP English in a senior elective communications class. She attended the University of Iowa, and she also has her master's degree in English.
Bettendorf High School holds around 1,500 students, and Mrs. McDaniel enjoys the size of the high school. She called it an ideal size. Here's a short breakdown in diversity in Bettendorf's school district. As you can see, there's somewhat a lack of diversity as 75% of the students are white.
As we continued to ask her questions about the current funding and the educational system, she noticed a funding increase with instructional coaches being placed in the classroom. Bettendorf also receives $5,000 in teacher quality money, which is from the state, which is used to equalize pay for teachers.
Teacher pay is always a topic throughout the funding discussion in Iowa. Mrs. McDaniel's pay started off at $25,000 in 1993. She viewed this career as a sacrifice because she loved teaching and couldn't see herself doing anything else. She said she doesn't know anyone who goes into teaching for the money.
You add up all the hours teachers work throughout the school year, including, and then certainly if you were to include like grading and prep and, calling parents and stuff like that, I read an article that said we work more hours actually than regular business people.
As the questions developed, the situation of comparing Iowa's educational system to other states' educational systems arose. Mrs. McDaniel had great responses to the question, what do you enjoy or find unique about teaching in Iowa? And would you move to another state for higher pay? She stated that she is proud to be an educator in Iowa, but she does have a feeling that sometimes we are farther behind when it comes to new ideas, curriculum, and technology in the classroom.
I do feel like sometimes we're a little behind the curve. When I hear my friend in Illinois, she's in Naperville, which is a very upscale community. Yeah. They seem very progressive, much more progressive than Iowa has been. But the converse of that is they have a lot of money, and they have huge school districts.
Current Governor Kim Reynolds wants to make education in Iowa a top priority. We are currently in the middle of the pact when it comes to the educational funding. In February of this year, a bill was passed to increase educational funding in Iowa.
Within the past hour and a half, Governor Reynolds signed a bill funding Iowa schools. Students surrounded the governor during the signing this morning. The bill provides $3.3 billion for public schools in 2019. That's an increase of 2.1%, $90 million more than last year.
Last question we asked was, if you were to choose where school funding goes, what would you do differently? Her key points were, make sure class sizes are smaller, provide resources for mental health and mental health support staff, and to provide more education for parents about how they can be better parents for their students. She does feel that administration is top-heavy and questions the amount of funding that goes towards administration. At the legislative level, Kim Reynolds and the Iowa Director of the Department of Education said that they would like to put funding towards encouraging and awarding student scholarships to go into high-demand career fields such as computer science.
In conclusion, we feel that our interview was very successful with understanding the funding in a higher socioeconomic high school in the state of Iowa. The funding situation is always changing due to outside factors, and it would be beneficial to investigate Bettendorf in future years. Horace Mann stressed the importance of considering social conditions in creating an effective public free school system.
We would like funding to positively change in the future as we will be entering this field and feel that education should be held to a priority statewide and nationwide.